purpose and significance of pyramid construction evolved over time. In the Old Kingdom, pyramids were grand and symbolic of the pharaoh's power, representing a link between the earthly and divine realms. During later periods, pyramid construction waned and other burial practices and structures gained prominence, reflecting changes in Egyptian society and culture. The construction of the iconic pyramids left a lasting legacy and contributed to the advancement of engineering and architecture. In ancient Egypt, the construction of pyramids has been a significant historical and cultural phenomenon in various parts of the world, but the most famous pyramids are the Egyptian pyramids, which were primarily built for religious and burial purposes. The Pyramid of Khufu. The construction of pyramids in ancient Egypt began during the Old Kingdom period, roughly around 2600 to 2500 BC. The most famous Egyptian pyramids, including the Great Pyramid of Giza, were built during this era. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the largest Egyptian pyramid and served as the tomb of Pharaoh Khufu, who ruled during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. The pyramid is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world and the only wonder that has remained largely intact. It is the most famous monument of the Giza Pyramid complex. Initially standing at 146.6 meters, the Great Pyramid was the world's tallest human-made structure for more than 3,800 years. Over time, most of the smooth white limestone casing was removed, which lowered the pyramid's height to the current 138.5 meters. What is seen today is the underlying core structure. The base was measured to be about 230.3 meters. It is situated at the northern end of the line of the 3 pyramids at Giza. The pyramid complex of Khufu was erected in the northeastern section of the plateau of Giza. It is possible that the lack of building space, the lack of local limestone quarries, and the loosened ground at Dashur forced Khufu to move north, away from the pyramid of his predecessor Sneferu. Khufu chose the high end of a natural plateau so that his future pyramid would be widely visible. Khufu decided to call his pyramid Akhet, Khufu, meaning horizon of Khufu. The Pyramid of Khafre. The Pyramid of Khafre is the middle of the 3 ancient Egyptian pyramids of Giza, the second tallest and second largest of the group. It is the tomb of the 4th dynasty pharaoh Khafre, Chephren, who ruled. The pyramid has a base length of 215.5 m and rises up to a height of 136.4 meters. It is made of limestone blocks weighing more than 2 tons each. Khafre's pyramid sits on bedrock 10 m, higher than Khufu's pyramid, which makes it appear to be taller. The temples of Khafre's complex survive in much better condition than Khufu's. The Pyramid of Menkaure. The Pyramid of Menkaure is the smallest of the 3 main pyramids of the Giza pyramid complex, located on the Giza Plateau, southwestern outskirts of Cairo, Egypt. It is thought to have been built to serve as the tomb of the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh, Menkaure. Menkaure's pyramid had an original height of 65.5 meters and was the smallest of the 3 major pyramids at the Giza necropolis. It now stands at 61 m tall with a base of 108.5 m. The pyramid's date of construction is unknown, because Menkaure's reign has not been accurately defined, but it was probably completed in the 26th century BCE. It is a few hundred meters southwest of its larger neighbors, the Pyramid of Khafre and the Great Pyramid of Khufu in the Giza necropolis. In the mortuary temple, the foundations and the inner core were made of limestone. The floors were begun, with granite and granite facings were added to some of the walls. The foundations of the Valley Temple were made of stone, but both temples were finished with crude bricks. Reisner estimated that some of the blocks of local stone in the walls of the mortuary temple weighed as much as 220 tons, while the heaviest granite ashlars imported from Aswan weighed more than 30 tons.